Excellency, sir, we request that you lead us in awarding the gifts and thereafter in a cake cutting ceremony. Your Excellency, sir.
The Kenya Air Force Service personnel and Ministry of Defense non-uniform personnel honor Major General retired Dedan Njuguna Gishuru. Major General retired Gishuru joined Kenya Defense Forces in 1964. He was promoted to the rank of Major General in 1984 and retired in 1989. Major General retired Gishuru stands out in the history of the Kenya Air Force, not only for being the first indigenous commander, but also for being appointed Commander Kenya Air Force twice. We honor him with a miniature sword to always remind him that we'll always honor his visionary leadership.
Tumshangilie kwa makofi mazuri tafadhali. Kamanda wa kwanza kabisa jeshi letu la wanahewa Mwafrika. Amekabidhiwa zawadi nzuri kabisa kumkumbusha, ikiwa ni kitara ama ukipenda sword miniature ile ndogo. Amepiga smile moja nzuri, alafu afya pia iko sawa. Tumshangilie kwa makofi tafadhali. Asante.
Your Excellency, the next gift is for the late General Francis Omondi Ogola. The late General Ogola joined the Kenya Defense Forces on 2nd May 1984 and was commissioned on 3rd May 1985. He was promoted to the rank of Major General and appointed Commander Kenya Air Force on 13 July 2018. Later, he was promoted to the rank of Lieutenant General and appointed VCDF, and thereafter to the rank of General and appointed CDF on 5th May 2023, a post he served in diligently until his demise on 18th April 2024. We honor him posthumously with a miniature sword for his achievements and sacrifice. We request Mr. Joel Ogola to receive it on behalf of the family.
Tumshangilie kwa makofi tafadhali. Asante sana.
Your Excellency, we had prepared gifts for Her Excellency, the First Lady, which will be delivered to her later. Your Excellency, sir, we present you with two gifts. The first one is a copy of the Kenya at 60 book to always remind you of the Kenya Air Force journey.
Anakabidhiwa kitabu pale na mkuu wa jeshi letu la wanahewa na anaipokea. Tushangilie kwa makofi tafadhali. The Kenya Air Force at 60 book ya kuweza kuonyesha historia ya jeshi letu la wanahewa.
The second gift, Your Excellency, is a mounted eagle statue. An eagle symbolizes vision, courage, strength, determination, and grace, aspects we draw from your strategic leadership and support. That marks the end. Sorry.
Amekabidhiwa hapo ikiwa ni ndege aina tai, ndege ambayo huruka juu zaidi. Tazama ndege hiyo nzuri. Tumshangilie kwa makofi. Amepokea zawadi kutoka kwa jeshi letu la wanahewa. Asante.
That marks the end of the gift session. I now invite Your Excellency to lead us in cake cutting ceremony.
Your Excellency, Commander Kenya Air Force has prepared a 6-tier cake, each tier representing a decade in the 60 years of Kenya Air Force existence. In this cake are various ingredients, including vanilla flavor representing the great heights and milestones Kenya Air Force has achieved through the years, chocolate mint flavor, chocolate representing Kenya Air Force progress, and mint representing challenges amidst the progress. Lemon blueberry flavor representing our own share of low moments, which have never deterred Kenya Air Force from achieving our mission of keeping the Kenyan airspace safe at all times. The 4 small cakes represent our 4 bases, namely MOI Airbase, Laikipia Airbase, Wajir Airbase, and Embakasi Airbase.
Basi amechukua kisu pale kuanza kutukatia keki ya miaka 60. Kwa utaratibu anakata keki hiyo, tushangilie kwa makofi. Hiyo ni happy birthday Kenya Air Force at 60. Anasaidiwa pale na mkuu wetu wa jeshi na mkuu wa majeshi ya ulinzi ya Kenya pamoja na madam mkuu wa jeshi letu la wanahewa. Anaikata maridadi kabisa keki ile. Tushangilie tena kwa makofi tafadhali. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais.
Thank you, Your Excellency, sir. In conclusion, I wish to once again sincerely thank you for gracing this occasion. Indeed, we are inspired and honored by your presence. It is now my duty and honor to invite the Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, to formally make his remarks. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, our Cabinet Secretary for Defense, Honorable Duale, the Chair of the Parliamentary Committee on Defense and Foreign Relations, Honorable Koech, Vice Chief of Defense Forces, Service Commanders, the Area Member of Parliament, General Officers, both serving and retired, and Your Excellency, I want to acknowledge the presence of retired CDF, General Sam Modede. The others would have wished to be with us, but because of other engagements, they were not able. I also recognize senior retired generals of the Kenya Air Force. I would kindly request them to stand so that we acknowledge you. Thank you very much. Senior officers, service members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, let me first of all, on behalf of the KDF fraternity, and in particular the Kenya Air Force, say how grateful we are to you and how delighted we are that you could be able to grace this occasion out of your very busy schedule. We don't take it for granted. We thank you very much, Your Excellency. As we celebrate a milestone of profound significance, this 60th anniversary of the Kenya Air Force, this occasion is not merely a commemoration of 6 decades of existence, but it is a testament to the resilience, dedication, and commitment of the men and women who serve and who have served this great service to provide this great nation security in the skies. Your Excellency, also at this juncture, let me take opportunity to recognize and thank you very much that in your wisdom, you gave the KDF first female as a service commander, and the Kenya Air Force, Major General Fatuma Gaiti Ahmed. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is the only one in Africa and probably in the world as well. So thank you, Your Excellency, for that honor. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to the entire Kenya Air Force on this remarkable milestone. As we gather here, we are reminded of the humble beginnings of the Air Force, which was established in 1964, shortly after our independence. From those early days, marked by aspiration and determination, the Kenya Air Force has grown to a formidable force, renowned not only within our borders, but across Africa and beyond. The Kenya Air Force has continually demonstrated excellence in its core mandates, that is, defending and maintaining sovereignty of our airspace. She has continued to ensure success in joint operations, working and supporting the Kenya Army, the Kenya Navy, and other uniformed and armed services in the Republic through operations such as Linda Inchi and within the continued operations in ATMIS. The Kenya Air Force has also conducted many missions in support of national humanitarian and disaster response, both within the country but also in the region. Case in point is the evacuation of Kenyan nationals from Sudan when that country found itself in turmoil. In recent years also, we have witnessed the Kenya Air Force grow in terms of capabilities. Through Your Excellency's government, the Kenya Air Force modernization program has seen the introduction of new, more capable aircraft, thus enhancing our national defense, and also through training facilities that continue to develop our human capital. The strength of the Air Force, Your Excellency, is not just in the equipment that we have, but more importantly, in the high-quality human capital that we have. Quality of pilots, the engineers that maintain and technicians that maintain the aircraft, logisticians, medical personnel that take care of those professionals. And, Your Excellency, let me recognize the role that the families continue to play and support those of us that serve and ensure that when we serve, we do not have other issues to worry about because our families have been taken care of and they are behind us. In particular, Your Excellency, let me recognize that the welfare of the KDF, the personnel, has been very well enhanced in line with your national agenda. Housing for the troops is being addressed, and in the next few years, we are rolling out and will continue to roll housing units in our barracks. The first target is 10,000 units that Your Excellency has ensured that it will happen. Also recognize the high-quality medical facilities again in line with your national agenda, to take care of our soldiers. Your Excellency, the global environment and the regional environment continue to witness emerging and morphing threats to national security. One of the most important is the threat posed by climate change, which is a threat to the environmental security in our country, with follow-on effects on food security, economic security, and others. As you have tasked us, Your Excellency, the KDF will take the lead in ensuring that environmental security will be achieved as per your targets, and therefore secure our future generations to ensure that the country survives and thrives in the future. Your Excellency, at this point, as we celebrate this significant milestone, let us also remember those of us, our colleagues that have paid the ultimate price in the service of our nation. Their legacy lives on in the freedoms that we enjoy and in the secure skies above us. We honor their memory by continuing to uphold the highest standards of duty, discipline, professionalism, and excellence in everything that we do. In conclusion, Your Excellency, this anniversary is not just a celebration of the past, but a beacon of the future. The advancements in technology, training, and strategic capabilities that the Kenya Air Force has embraced are a promise of continued excellence and readiness to face any future challenges. We look forward to many more of successful missions, innovations, achievements, and the continued defense of our beloved nation's airspace. We heard the sound of freedom today, and we believe we shall continue hearing that sound of freedom as we protect the skies. Your Excellency, with those words, it is now my distinct honor, privilege, and duty to invite Your Excellency to address the Kenya Air Force and the nation at large as we celebrate Kenya Air Force at 60. Your Excellency, sir.
Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Your Excellencies, Honorable Minister for Defense, our Chief of Defense Forces, Vice Chief of Defense Forces, service commanders, serving and retired general officers, the Chair of the Parliamentary Committee on Foreign Relations and Defense, the area member of Parliament and leaders, family members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we gather to celebrate an extraordinary milestone, the 60th anniversary of the Kenya Air Force of the Republic of Kenya. This is not just a date on the calendar. It is a momentous occasion to honor the unwavering dedication, valor, and service of the men and women who have worn the Air Force uniform with pride and distinction. 60 years ago, on Madaraka Day in 1964, the Kenya Air Force was born. From its modest beginnings as a squadron of the British Royal Air Force, it has evolved into a powerful, sophisticated force, standing as a sentinel in our skies, a guardian of our sovereignty, and a beacon of hope during times of crisis. Today, we pay tribute to the heroes of the Kenya Air Force, those who have soared above the clouds, facing immense challenges with courage and professionalism. Your commitment to duty, your readiness to respond in times of need, and your steadfast determination as the bedrock upon which our security is built is greatly appreciated by the nation. But beyond the aircraft and technology, it is the people who form the heart and soul of the Kenya Air Force. You, the brave men and women, have dedicated your lives to protecting our people, our territory, and our nation. You have stood ready day and night to defend our freedom and safeguard our present and future. For that, as a nation, we are eternally grateful. Therefore, let us all stand as we observe a minute of silence for all those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice defending our nation. Thank you. We also recognize the sacrifices made by your families, and I see them in this celebration. Behind every pilot, technician, logistician, and support staff member is a family that has shared in the burdens and triumphs, offering steadfast support and enduring the anxieties that come with the service. To the spouses and children, parents and friends, we say thank you very much. Your support is the silent strength that empowers our men and women in the Air Force and in our defense forces. In times of natural disasters and emergencies, the Kenya Air Force has been a lifeline. From airlifting supplies to remote areas, rescuing victims of floods, and providing critical aid in crisis, you have demonstrated that your commitment extends far beyond the battlefield. Your humanitarian missions have saved countless lives and brought hope to many. And for this, you have our highest admiration. Your role in maintaining peace and security extends beyond our borders. In Somalia, DRC, and other regions, your efforts have helped to bring stability and peace, reflecting Kenya's commitment to being a force for good in our region and globally. The bravery and professionalism you have demonstrated in these missions have earned you the respect and gratitude of nations and have earned our nation admiration and respect across the world. As we look back over these 6 decades, we are reminded of the resilience that defines the Kenya Air Force. You have faced challenges and risen above them, The reorganization following the event of 1992 strengthened your ranks, raised standards, and forged a more disciplined and capable force. From adversity, you have emerged stronger. Congratulations. Looking into the future, we stand at the threshold of many challenges, but also new opportunities. The threats we face are ever evolving, but so too are our capabilities. The government of Kenya is committed to continuing the modernization of our Air Force, ensuring that you have the tools, training, and resources needed to meet any challenge. I am particularly proud that when I was in the US a week ago, among the discussions we had were military capabilities to enhance our capacity of the Kenya Air Force, as well as the entire Kenya Defense Forces, for mission readiness. I am also happy that as I came back yesterday, South Korea also have committed to improve some of the capabilities and have offered some of their equipment to support the capabilities of our Kenya Defense Forces. We will invest in cutting-edge technology, enhance our skills, and support your missions to keep our nation safe and our future secure. Today, we honor the past, celebrate the present, and look forward to a future filled with optimism and promise. The Kenya Air Force has a proud legacy of service, sacrifice, and excellence. As you soar into the next decade, may you continue to embody the highest ideals of honor, integrity, and patriotism. To the members of the Kenya Air Force, past and present, I salute you. And as I discussed with the military command in Kenya, the Kenya Air Force have promised me that they have the capabilities, and I will also commit that my administration will support the Kenya Air Force to train a minimum of 200 pilots every year, beginning next year, both to enhance the capabilities of our Kenya Air Force, but to also support our civilian capabilities, both in Kenya and regionally. May you continue to fly high and true, guided by your motto, Tuko Imara Angani. Let me also commit that in discussions with the County of Nairobi, we will make sure that this facility does not lose its premier position, and all buildings that have been built beyond the heights that are provided for in law, we will work with the Nairobi City County to make sure that all developers keep to the standards that we have agreed with the Kenya Air Force and with the Kenya Defense Forces. Let me also commit that the 10,000 housing units that will support the housing program for our Kenya Defense Forces is the first phase. We will continuously work with the Housing Fund and the government of Kenya in general to make sure that our Kenya Defence Force personnel in all our formations have adequate and proper housing facilities. We have also agreed on all the other issues so that our men and women serving and offering their ultimate service to the nation do so as we appreciate what they are doing for our nation and the sacrifices they are making to keep our nation safe and our future secure. Happy 60th anniversary, Kenya Air Force. May God bless you all, and may God bless our great country, Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Tunaomba kuketi Mheshimiwa Rais kidogo, wakati bendi ya jeshi letu la wanahewa wanatuletea sherehe za machweo ya jua, ikiwa ni sherehe ambayo hasa utuelekeza katika kuweza kushusha bendera zetu, ishara ya kwamba tumeweza kukamilisha hafla ya siku ya leo. Kenya Air Force Band, karibuni tafadhali. The beating of the retreat.